So rising everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am your Chakra priestess here to do a reading on Maddie and Corey Pritchett, the YouTuber. Now Maddie, as far as I know about her, she is an actress and an entrepreneur, I believe so. But for the most part, she is an actress because from what I've seen from the interview from Toot Reacts, that is her happy place. She likes to model. But with Corey, he is a May Gemini. He is a May 31st, 1998 Gemini with a life path of 9, just like Left Eye Lopez. Left Eye Lopez had a life path of 9. So, quick tip about the life path of 9. If I can pull it up. Okay. So with the life path of 9, people born with that number possesses a special magic and embodies sage-like wisdom through overcoming many challenges. They naturally provide support and advice to others, sharing valuable knowledge. Spiritually inclined, they connect deeply with religion and often rely on intuition and gut feelings, drawing strength and meaning from a higher source. As a humanitarian, they are devoted to helping others, especially those who feel marginalized. However, accustomed to facing their own struggles, they find it hard to ask for help and must learn to accept support as part of the cycles of give and take. All right. So basically, all in a nutshell, with life path of 9 people, they are sage-like humanitarians of compassion and wisdom. Woo! Now that was a mouthful, which that explains why in the interview with Maddie and fellow YouTuber Toot Reacts, that Maddie had described a scenario where Corey was talking about he was doing something. It was relating to him not coming home in a appropriate manner, in appropriate timing, and he was at a gym for 2 hours, and his response to her was so calm, like, and stating that God told me to, in that manner. So that's right up his alley with his birthday numbers aligning with the life path of 9. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see, what will be the energy of Miss Maddie? What's going on with Miss Maddie? Oh, okay, one of them will try to come out. We know she is carrying. We have Father coming out for her with Vampire at the bottom. And then we have Mentor and Compassion at the bottom with Corey. This is a very interesting combination. And then far as relationship wise, just on the overall aspect, where's my little sticky at? I can't never have this sticky over here in time. Let's see, as far as relationship wise, what's happening with that? They could be saying one thing but doing another in the background. Evil Eye, Protection, with Labyrinth Journey at the bottom. All right, so let's, first things first with Miss Maddie here. With Miss Maddie. And she has the Father card here, present, state, and talent, having a talent for creating and supporting life, which is what she is basically doing now. She is with child. Also, with positive guiding light within a tribal unit. With the shadow attribute, we got dictatorial, control, or abuse of authority. And then with the vampire card, we have the light attribute stating it makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. And then with the shadow attribute stating depletes other for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Okay, all right. Now, as far as within the guidebook, the Father card is talking about of course, patriarch and or progenitor. So, couple of things from the Father card is talking about talent both for creating and overseeing others, whether a family or work group. Also characterized by courage and protectiveness. And then the shadow Father emerges when guidance and protection turn into dictatorial control or abuse of authority. So with Maddie, we need to ask if she has a lifelong attachment to the role of family patriarch. Have you conceive of that family? So basically, how's your relationship with your father in a nutshell? With the mentor and compassion for Corey. Oh, I forgot the vampire card. With the vampire card, it's basically talking about mythically returns every evening to its source of life until there is no more to be bad, or symbolic power dynamics that frequently drive male-female relations, and with the male drains the power of the female for his own psychic survival, and the female submits, or vice versa. This is very interesting. Shadow vampire is talking about forms of psychic attachments to others outside of a desire for approval and maintenance. So with this case scenario, with this card, look for a lifelong patterns of behavior such as chronic complaining, over dependency, and holding on to relationships psychically long after they've ended. So this is basically an indication of, girl, you need to cut it ASAP, and just continue to co-parent, because it's draining your energy. And she probably needs to go back and reflect on how her relationship is with her father, because with her being in that relationship, or whatever the situation was, whatever relationship status it was between her and Corey, it was not good for her in that matter. With the mentor card for Corey, obviously we have some orange, so the sacral chakra is indicated, which is basically about creativity, change, feelings and emotions, as well as relationships in all, well, I'll say in all forms, but specifically intimate relationships like parenting, parents, and platonic relationships, as well as of course, lovey-dovey, intimate relationships. So it's saying with that one, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. With the shadow attribute, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, or imparting false instruction. And with that being said, with that card, it's basically stating within the guidebook, based on the character in the Odyssey, to whom Odysseus entrusted the care of his house and education of his son, a trusted teacher, guide in many forms of art, business, spiritual practice, or passes wisdom on passes on wisdom and refines the student's character. Shadow mentor is more concerned with imposing control than imparting wisdom, and doesn't allow the student to move on to the role of master. So with Corey, he needs to ask himself if he's shown a lifelong pattern of taking individuals, students, under his wing and guiding many aspects of his life. Meanwhile, we have, so it seems like he has a tendency to be in this form here, mentor form, with compassion, with the yellow highlighted in this card, that signifying the solar plexus, which deals with self-identity. Diddy had a card like this in his reading. With the light attributes stating loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. And with the shadow attributes talking about betrayal by misusing confidence or loss of personal identity. Dang, these cards are loud. These cards are loud. So with the companion is basically talking about loyal, tenacious, unselfish, or providing a symbolic service to a stronger or more authoritative personality, or in emotional rather than sexual support, helps others focus on their mission. With the shadow companion, it manifests as a betrayal, which damages the soul, or as suppression of your own needs. So he needs to look for a lifelong pattern of playing the loyal companion to others. So basically reevaluating his relationships with others. And basically with her as well, since this reading is about them too. Far as evil eye on a relationship standpoint, we have some evil eye protection energy here. And that's basically, and with the one up here is talk about with self. Additional meanings for this could be place a symbol around you for additional protection, or jealous eyes are upon you. Beware of negative energy, or protect your energy. So in many cultures, the evil eye is a symbol of protection against misfortune that others may wish upon you. It deflects envy, brings good luck, and protects you from any ill that could otherwise have a negative effect of your well-being. This card is a sign of not only protection but empowerment. When you take the steps to protect yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, there is no reason to fear. This is also speak to being the public eye, being in the public eye, and or receiving increased attention, indicating there is a need to be aware of your surrounding energy. You may see the evil eye show up in many ways, such as an emoji, a charm, or a sticker on a laptop as illustrated. It is also confirmation that you are and will be protected. The aloe vera plant illustrates alongside the evil eye sticker, further emphasize the spiritual representation of protection and good luck. The beauty of this symbol is that you can easily incorporate it into your life anywhere you feel is necessary. So basically protect yourself during this time. And I'm recording this on August 14th, 2024. So with some hidden blockages with Maddie, we got fear of failure. On top, we have workaholic. On bottom, we have rigid. With Corey, we have imaginary blocks with a block crown chakra. On top, we have fear of losing control. At the bottom, we have restlessness shadow. So, with Maddie, we have it seems like there's a hidden blockage of fear of failure. Attempting to avoid failure is making you miss out on opportunities, so embrace it. You will undoubtedly experience failure on the path of success, but don't let it sway you from not making things happen that might have others if you were still frozen in fear. Meanwhile, we have the workaholic shadow that presented itself at the top, which is either being unable to detach from work, slave, altruistic and or neglecting self and others. So she needs to be able to give herself space. So she needs to, give herself space, need to live a happy and balanced life, to create life outside of work. With the rigid shadow at the bottom of the deck, with inflexible thoughts and behavior patterns, outdated beliefs, uptight or uncompromising. So she needs to be able to keep an open mind, try new things, and try not to take yourself too seriously. Embrace the humor and flexibility. Meanwhile, with Corey, we have the imaginary blocks and the block shadow that came out together. So I'll recognize that. The fears of being blocked or having many obstacles to face are imaginary, which coincide with this here. So he needs to decide what is real. It's time to think of the obstacles that you most fear or stagnant aspects of your current situation and ask if they are real or imaginary. You might be surprised that none of it really exists. Meanwhile, it coincides with the block crown chakra because that's basically where your subconscious and your thoughts, patterns, and all that good jazz resides. So he may be experiencing some narrow-mindedness, some greed, some materialism, excessive egoism. So he needs to be able to practice living a minimalist lifestyle, or go outside to help you experience your spiritual growth and feel more connected to the universe. Meanwhile, the fear of losing control was at the top of the deck, trying to control all the outcomes in all aspects of your life. So he needs to loosen his grip on situations and start to let them unfold naturally so he can see better opportunities than the ones that he is focusing on. Meanwhile, we got some restless shadows. So he may be experiencing some restlessness while this is happening around him. With float from one thing to the next, or insatiable, never settle, or having the grass is greener on the other side type of attitude. So he needs his life was meant to be one bumpy ride of evolution and change to help you decide what you truly desire. So that is something to think about, Mr. Corey. Now some additional messages. Let's see what comes out with this. We have stop being paranoid and projecting your insecurities. So stop doing that from the heart with that green. It's coming from the heart. It's blocking the love and the trust in that matter. I was blind. I'm sorry. That's the solar plexus. And invest in your dreams at a heart-centered standpoint. There's a bigger, moocher opportunities at the top. At the bottom, blackmail or leverage to keep quiet at the bottom. And that's seems like it's coming from the root. The foundational roots. Moral compass. Next up, what is the T? What is the T? It took a minute for that to come out. Hustling. She's too busy hustling. I don't blame her since she is pregnant. We got waiting. There's a waiting game. Playing a waiting game. I don't know what y'all waiting on. But she gonna be running. She gonna be run. There was some good chemistry with the Intuit card, but she is unbothered right now. Interesting. We do got the Hunted card that came after that. And Nightmare. So that may be following suit with him. Let's see what's going on here. Dirty offer. is the card following suit after this card at the top. And let's get some hidden truths with them. Hurting. He is hurting. That kind of, you know, favors him a little bit with the waves in the hair. She's contemplating. She's in contemplating mode. Game playing in cycles in this matter, and distance. Following suit with that, another waiting card. No, another waiting game. New love may be on the horizon. Here's my blank card at the top. They're going to be taking a break if they're not already on one, because they mirror each other. They're mirroring each other. That explains this card right here. Projecting insecurities. Or it could be into the effect of one person or both of them may be triggering each other deep down in the soul matter. Okay, deep down in the soul, there may be some triggers that come out in the midst of them being together. So so both of them can work on their shadow. So both of them can do their shadow work and continue to be the better person that they would like to be, for not only for themselves but their community. And when I say community, I mean like they have their own communities, they have their own followings, and that's, you know. Okay, I'll keep that there. Let's do some analysis, y'all. Oh wait, hold on, before I even do that, I forgot this. Anything else? Let's get some other messages between Maddie and Corey. We got travel, legal matters may come about, manager, career. This could be this could go either way, like somebody, specifically him, since 1 + 8 = 9 and he has a life path of 9. He may be managing somebody or tapping into the career fear of managing someone, or somebody is managing him that is affecting this union in that matter. The truth will come out, though. The truth will come out. It may be coming from a dark hair individual. Okay, it may come from a dark hair individual that will be considered a peacemaker, because 74, 7 + 4 = 11. 11 is a master number, and it's a peacemaker number. Master. Okay, let's go ahead and do the analysis. Oh dang. Okay. So Quest is coming out for Root, Wisdom, Sacral, we got the Faith card, and Expansion. We got Perception at the bottom. So there needs to be another perspective is needed in this matter. Now, okay, so with the Quest card presenting itself at the Root, The Quest card is a throat chakra card. So, this is like a self-discovery card, but in a magnitude of self-expression and self-expression being your true authentic self. So with the Quest card is talking about the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. So there is a need to face the truth head on at the root when it comes to relationship with money, with family members, and also within themselves Maddie and Corey as a unit. Also, the inspiration beyond this card is you may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self-discovery. It's time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Come on, amigos. Key ideas with this particular card could be talking about being open to wisdom, which is the next card coming up. Imagine dangers or being committed to your path. Okay, in order to gain another perspective, you got to be committed to the path. You have to surrender to thy will so you can reach the promised land on the other side. All right, let's see, because otherwise what was presented itself, there are beggars, there are moochers, there are people, there could be some blackmail or leverage to keep quiet that has arisen in this matter. So for a little bit more clarity, we have the Lovers card in the reverse. There is misalignment on, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. There is some misalignment with the values, with some trust issues, feeling disconnected. With the Six of Coins, giving and receiving could be a challenge in this matter, or feeling valued in that matter. With the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck presenting itself of an unwelcome change that is happening, that is causing some emotional baggage, a sense of grief, loss, and some resistance to change as well. Not allowing things to unfold because you're too busy controlling the situation. Just let it go, let it flow in that manner. Because we got the Sagittarius. Oh, no, that's not Sagittarius. Woo. Ooh. That is not the right symbol. We do have Scorpio energy, and Scorpio represents, endings of situations or people. And we have Mars that is basically talking about action and energy in that matter. So, moving forward with the Wisdom card that's presenting itself in the sacral chakra region. So regarding to intimacy matters or feelings and emotions, we have Wisdom. We got two little bushes here that's embracing, look like the wisdom from this sage individual. And we have Mother Earth here as well, presenting itself, bringing some enlightenment in that matter. So with the Wisdom card, is talking about the Earth Green, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing. When you choose simply to be wise, there's an ability. They are here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed it may be needed. So regarding to the sacral region, on their relationship matter, just simply be wise. Choose to be wise. Choose to be the bigger person. Patience, acceptance. That's probably why the Waiting card came out twice in this matter, because eventually the truth will come out. Now the truth will come out. That's why the Waiting card presented itself twice. Allowing things to unfold, accepting the things that I cannot change. That's part of the Serenity Prayer. Also, regarding to the Wisdom card, it is talking about is there some wise counsel that you have sought only to ignore it? Are you trying to do things alone? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. Stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts jump ahead. I do go with my heart, or do the question that they need to ask themselves, do they go with their heart or do they go against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? And that explains why, these two cards came about. Stop being paranoid with your projecting your insecurities, and invest in your dreams. Okay. I would put them right here because the heart chakra card is there. But, of course, I'm going to see what comes out with that matter on that end as well. To clarify this, we have summer solstice, which is the pinnacle of success. Within the timing of it could be within a few weeks. Again, what does it say? What I just got through saying? Let go of control. Need to let go and control. Celebrate life. Have fun. Okay. Also, it could mean within the summer solstice, possibly. Well, we're still in summer, right? Yeah, we're still in summer. Continue to have fun. Celebrate life accomplishments. Okay? Live and let go and let flow. We have the Empress card coming out. Divine Feminine is it could be a challenging factor on that because, again, she is with child. This is her energy right here. The Empress card. She may be a Taurus. I don't know her zodiac, but this is her. This is Maddie, right now. So with that being said, okay, with this Empress card coming out as a challenge in clarifying this Wisdom card, obviously you can see this woman here sitting down in a chair. She is embracing what is being created from her body. Okay. Hence the red dress. Stand in your morals, your values. Again, the root chakra does reside with family matters. So make sure as you building your family, you can either, if you're having problems with your parents or whatever the case may be, specifically father, because that's what's highlighted with yours. You can, maybe this birth of the baby would be a challenge. It may be challenging, but they will come around as things start to, weigh it out in this matter. But continue to nurture yourself, girl. Sit back, relax, be be in your divine feminine energy. Be the queen that you are, because the advice that is at the bottom, you're laying, the foundation is being laid. Continue to lay your foundation, setting goals, staying grounded. Okay. Especially regarding to your coins in this matter. Yeah. So with the Faith card here, we have it's present in the solar plexus region, which deals with self identity and everything dealing with self identity, self-worth, all those in the bag of chips. This is a third eye chakra card. So it's dealing with intuition matters, okay? Following your intuition. So with that being said, it is stating that we are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others. If you do not carry on, they will suffer. So, again, with the sacral chakra, I'm leaning that more towards Corey's way because, you know, with this Empress card coming out for her, you know, that's the challenging factor, that she's with child, okay? But Corey, you know, let go, let flow, and because the foundation is being laid in this matter when it comes to you all. Continue to stay grounded in this matter. And then with the solar plexus region, I'm leaning that more towards Corey as well because of that companion card that came out for him. So, also, let's see, with the faith card, what frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you're experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only loosen or worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. So it seems like he has a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. So he needs to ask himself, is he willing to allow himself to shine? Because key ideas for this particular card is talking about narrow focus, miracles around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, or using energy in a self-defeating way. So, which is probably why there's this I was blind, I'm sorry card that came out. Because he's hurting. Okay? He is hurting. He is hurting. Also, I'm going to put this in the sacral chakra region here. He is hurting in this matter because it seems like he's not willing. He's having a hard time trusting himself. But is it advised for him to forge ahead and not letting his pain hold him back, because he is meant to inspire others, whether we like him or not. Okay, that is within his destiny to inspire others. Let's see. He is destined to inspire others. God dog, that card flew all out. Okay, which brings about the Tower card coming out, because there is a reckoning happening regarding to his identity. I do see bankrupt on this card, but you know, he went through a divorce. There is a sense of chaos happening in this matter. But things will start to work into his favor whenever he makes a decision. Okay. Life cycles. Stop playing the games. Stop going in circles, because that's a challenge for you. Stop playing games. Okay, because luck is on your side. And then we have the Ten of Swords with the final chapter. With dead end, breakdown, breakup, divorce, being backstabbed, hitting rock bottom, feeling like you're a failure. Look, fear of losing control. So there is a break, and there will be a distance between the two of them. Meanwhile, we have the expansion card here present at the heart chakra region. And that's a throat chakra card. So with that expansion card, is talking about your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering into your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment and call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. Seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. This indicates possible change of your friends, Corey. I'll say both of them too, but specifically Corey. Okay. How can you create a powerful alliances? How are y'all able to create powerful alliances? Are new people entering your life? Okay. So who is going to be your spiritual support? Now, regarding to the matters of the heart, this picture says 1,000 things, but you see this wise individual, and I'm gonna say this is a spirit guide here, and you have Mother Earth here, and then you have look like a little girl here that's about to have some, has gained some powers, has gained, is beginning to, is, you see the powers is in yellow. So yellow is dealing with the self-identity. So she's gaining she's getting advice so she can continue to be her best self, to be, to be that loyal individual, to have the tenacity to keep moving forward and being the mentor that he would like to be with others. Also, that is why these two cards came out. Stop being paranoid and projecting your feelings. Okay? Stop being paranoid and projecting your feelings, and continue to invest in your dreams. Probably traveling in this matter. Okay, possibly traveling. Let me see what else. We have the Six of Swords. So again, it's still saying conflicts will be resolved to where you can get some mental stability because of overcoming hardship that is happening in this matter. Again, do the serenity prayer. That's my advice to both of you all, but specifically Corey, serenity prayer. I accept the things, Lord, give me the strength to accept the things that I cannot change. And of course y'all can look up the rest, but I can definitely remember that. Challenge in this matter is perfecting the balance with the Temperance card. Sagittarius with Jupiter. Okay, Sagittarius is free-spirited, truth-seeking energy. Jupiter represents growth and expansion on a higher conscious level. Okay, continue to have an equal balance between your physical self and your higher self. Reach out to your higher self for advice. What would my higher self do in this matter? Should I still be petty, or should I take the high road and keep moving and work on myself to be the best self? Okay, to be my best self. And then with the Queen of Cups energy, it signifies being emotionally connected. Continue to be in the flow, okay, in this matter. With Scorpio energy, Scorpio represents transformation and death, and it also represents, it represents transformation. And then with that other symbol, that is a fixed sign. So don't be stubborn. Don't be stubborn in this matter. Be bold, purposely driven while doing so. Because again, you are destined to inspire others, Corey. So, but you can't do and you're a Gemini. So Geminis are known to have like 1,000 personalities, but lean more towards on the Sagittarius side, or the higher conscious, the good side, when it comes to picking and choosing your battles. Not everything does not have to be done in a petty like manner, and stop with the playing games, because it does not work for most people, or it may work for some people, but not most people. So with that being said, let's get some additional messages here so I can close this thing out. So, what lesson is Maddie learning? We got the forgiveness card coming out for her. Forgiveness. Continue to forgive yourself. Let's see, 9 plus 6, that's 15. 1 plus 5, that's 6. Okay. Have the choice to forgive yourself so it could bring you some sense of balance and harmony. So you can be able to continue to live in your authentic truth and use whatever self-expression to tell your story in that matter. With the purple, stay connected to your faith in that matter. Envy is at the bottom of the deck. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. With Corey, his lesson is, dang, this is the failure card. I already know. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Boy, you need to come to me for help. Okay, come for me for guidance. I can hook you up, bruh. You need to understand that a mistake is only an opportunity, but, continue to love yourself truly and wholly, in a loving way, because the pink represents the self-love portion of the heart chakra region. Continue to love yourself with positive affirmations, manifestations, so you can be resilient and in this matter, and be confident enough to do the things that you like to do and be successful at it. And then, as far as a relationship standpoint, the relationship standpoint between the two of them, what lesson are they learning in this matter? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, because you can't be happy unless nobody else can make you happy except for you. And then peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. In that order. Okay, I like this reading, and that's crazy because I just woke up and I was like, dang, I gotta do a reading on them. So with that being said, this concludes the reading of Maddie and Corey Pritchett, the YouTuber, Maddie the actress. I wish them love, strength, and healing to both of them in their own journeys, individually and as parents. And as parents, for the new one that's coming into the physical realm. Again, if you'd like to book a personal session with me, I am available on my website, honeysoulchildbottega.com. Also, check out my other readings that I've done thus far. Check out my Saturn retrograde breakdown. Check out my annual outlook, worldly prediction reading, specifically on the summertime. I may have to cut and strip to let y'all view that portion, because it's already coming alive on that one. Check out the website. Check out all other readings in this matter. Always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys on the next one.